Oh, that's my dad. Oh, that's my dad. Yeah.
I'm a bird, mother. I'm a bird. Look at me, mother. I'm a bird. I'm a bird, mother. I'm a bird. Look at me, mother. I'm a bird. I'm a bird, mother. I'm a bird. Look at me, mother. I'm a bird.
Hello YouTube, Pigeon here, and this is my Dagannoth Kings guide that I promised. And first of all, we're going to start with what equipment you can take. And as you can see, I got a variety of things in my inventory at the moment, so let's have a look what we can do. This is what I normally take. Is the Torag plate legs with the Cowl's top, Fury, RD Cape 4, Elysian. Just quickly set this up. Whoop, wrong one. And a Virak helm. And I'd actually take diamond bolts. Right, so that's my normal setup, which is the Virak helm, the Yardone cloak 4, the Amulet of Fury, the diamond bolt E, the Staff of Light, the Cowl's top, the Elysian spirit shield, the Torag plate legs, Barrow's gloves, Infinity boots, and Ring of Wealth. Now let's see what you could actually change out of this. If you've actually got Dag Kings for a Slayer task, you can obviously take the full Slayer helmet, which is brilliant at DKs when you've got a Slayer task. The Yardone cloak 4 you can change for a fire cape, a skill cape, or you can also have the Soul Wars cape, the max or the comp cape. I usually use the Yardone cloak because of the plus magic on it. I'll just quickly show you it. As you can see, it's got plus 6 magic and stab. The skill cape has got plus 9 on all them and 4 prayer, but no attack bonuses. And the fire cape is plus 1 on all and 11 and 2 prayer. But I actually prefer that because it's also got plus 6 prayer. It's a really nice cape to take. And let's just we'll check the Slayer helmet. For the amulet, I wouldn't recommend taking anything other than a Fury. You can obviously take an Amulet of Glory, but the Fury I find is the best amulet in the game, so I wouldn't really change that. The staff, you can have the Staff of Light, the Ancient Staff, you can also have the Chaotic Staff, the Slayer Staff, or if you're using a God spell, you can take your God Staff, or the Void Mace, I think it is. And for the top, I usually take a Cowl's top, but you can take a Bandos top or an Amadal top. I wouldn't recommend taking the Amadal top because of it drops your melee stats. You can take a Torag or Dorak plate body and have the Cowl's top or the Amadal top in your inventory just for when you're ranging prime. Also, you can change it for Torva, Pernix, anything like that, but I can't afford that, so I usually just take Carol's because it's a brilliant top. It's got good defenses and don't drop your attack stats at all, or only your magic. For bolts, I usually take Diamond E, but you can just take normal Rune, normal Addy. You can take Broad bolts, Dragon Stone E bolts, or Onyx E bolts, but I wouldn't recommend them because of the cost of them. You can take Ruby bolts as well, but I wouldn't recommend them because the special takes damage from you, which is not the best at DKs. So I usually take Diamond Bolt E's. For the shield slot, I usually take the Elysian, but obviously you can also take the Divine, the Spectral, the Arcane, the Dragonfire, or just a normal Blessed Spirit Shield. Any of them work fine. For the plate legs, I usually take Torag plate legs. You can either take, you can also take Bandos Tassets, or you can take Amado legs. I wouldn't recommend taking Amado legs. I would only recommend the Bandos Tassets or the Torag's plate legs. And as you can see, the defenses, you usually get hit by range, which is not much difference between, is one difference between them two, and it's not much difference in the, that's actually got better defense than the Tassets, but obviously a lot of people like the Tassets for the strength bonus. Now we'll move on to the gloves. Obviously Barrow's gloves are the best gloves in the game, so I just take them, but obviously you can take any other gloves from the recipe for disaster, or infinity gloves, or something like that. But I presume in all high levels have mostly got Barrow's gloves. For the boot slots, you can take dragon boots or infinity boots. You can also take ranger boots, or you can take steadfast boots, Glaven boots, or ragefire boots. They all work well as well. But I usually take infinity just for the extra magic, because without them it's -3. So I usually take the infinity boots. For the ring, you can take a ring of wealth, onyx eye, a berserker, seers, archer, or warrior, and the same with the berserker eye, the warrior eye, the seers eye, or the archer ring eye. I usually take a ring of wealth or a seers ring. That I usually swap between them two. And for a melee weapon, I usually take the Bowman, because it's weak to Dagannoth. Or sorry, Dagannoths are weak to the Bowman. But you can also take a whip, or a chaotic longsword, rapier, or maul. And also I usually take the accumulator as well. Is usually in my inventory, which I'll show at the end. For a range weapon, you can take the rune crossbow, the chaotic crossbow, the Zarite bow, or crystal bow. You can also take one of the god bows, the Guthix bow, the Zamrock bow, or the Saradomin bow. Or the Cow's crossbow. I forgot to mention that one. I usually take the rune crossbow. So when I'm ranging, I'll usually be like that. What else could we cover? Spec weapon for taking down Supreme as quick as possible. I usually take the Dragon Claws, but you can also change it out for the Amado God Sword, the Saradomin God Sword, the Zamrock God Sword, or the Bandos God Sword. You've also got the Dragon Dagger, the Dragon Harley. I can't really think of any more. I think they're the best ones. But I find the D-Claws are the best ones because they hit the most in the least amount of time. And I think that's most of the equipment done. The auras I usually take are, I'll just quickly grab them from the bank. You can also take the Enchanted Excalibur for a spec weapon as well. So let's just have a look. The auras I got is the Reverence, which is brilliant. It slows down prayer drain, increases prayer restoration from potions by 3%, which is brilliant for DKs. And also I got Sharpshooter, which is increases your range accuracy by 3%, which is obviously good if you want to take out Prime quickly. But if you're doing back-to-back trips, the first one I would take is the Reverence. It's one of the best auras. And I think that's all covered. And we'll just talk about what you can have in your inventory. If I just move all this down. Now for your inventory, you can take a spare top. So if you would like to go like that, or Torag or Dorak plate. You can also have your Amadel top in your inventory, so when you switch to ranging, you can chuck the Amadel top on, or you can have the Carl's top there. So you'll be wearing your Bandos top, and then when you go to range, you just put on the Carl's top. The best I would say would be wear Bandos top and have your Amadel in your inventory. But I would prefer to take the Torag or Dorax plate body due to. And we're back, and now I'm going to show you how to set out your inventory and your yak inventory. So just quickly summon my yak, and then let's get some pots. You want 2 brews, 2 restores. You want to repeat this 3 times, just like that. And then you want 3 brews, 1 restore, like that. And then 2 brews, 2 restores again twice, like so. And then on your last line, you want a brew, 2 restores, and then an anti-poison plus plus. Then you want to put them in the yak the exact same way as you got them out. So just like that. Oops. Oh, that doesn't really matter. And then you should have it like that. Now, as you can see, you've got 2 spaces left. So just pop in the bank, get out 2 yak pouches. Then you want to take out the first brew, put in a yak pouch, and then a brew and a yak pouch. So then your yak should look like that. We got a yak pouch, a brew, 2 restores, and then 2 brews on the first line. On the second line, we got 2 restores, 3 brews, a restore. Third line, we got 2 brews, 2 restores, 2 brews. Then we got 2 restores, 2 brews, 2 restores. Then on the last line, we got a brew, 2 restores, anti-poison plus plus, brew, and then a yak pouch. So now we'll do our inventory. So you want 6 overloads and super prayers. If you haven't got super prayers, take prayer renewals, as you can actually buy them. Just take 6 prayer renewals, and then you want 3 Sarah brews, a restore. Then you want your accumulator. Then you want 2 anti-poison plus plus, and then a restore. And then you want your weapons. So I take the Bowman. Then you want a range weapon, and then your spec weapon. Then you want to take some runes. I use Ice Barad, so I take 3k bloods, 3k deaths, and 4.5k waters, like so. Then you want 300 yak scrolls, and then a 1-click tele. I usually take house teleport, due to the fact that if you die in your house, you just appear outside with all your stuff on you. So just go into the yak so you can have a quick look at the whole thing. So we'll start off with the inventory. We got 6 overloads, and then 6 super prayers, 3 Saradomin brews, 2 super restores, 2 anti-poison plus plus. Then you got your accumulator, your bow, your crossbow, your spec weapon, and then your runes for your spell. Then we got 300 yak scrolls and 10, or I got 10 teleport to house. Then you got your yak, your brews, and your restores in your yak, like that. So just leave that up for a second so you can see. Right, and if you want to take a range top, so when you're ranging the prime, you just put in a super prayer, and then take out your top like so. As you can see, I have actually got the Carl's top on, but you can replace that if you want to take a top in your inventory, and it would look like that. You just drop the super prayer and have it like that. So now I'll show you what you do when you're outside the cave to go into Dagannoth. So I'll see you in a minute. And we're back, and as you can see, we're outside the cave to go into Dagannoth Kings. And if you need a door partner and none of your friends are on when you're trying to do DKs, then you just go into the friends chat, and then you join bursting lobs, and there you go. And you go into World 48, and then you just have to say need a door partner, and someone will come and help you. As you can see, there's already 2 people here. So I will be going in with these now, and let's go. Let's see, ready. And then we go in, protect melee. Now Jagex have actually changed the way you go into this door now. You can't use the room throwing axes to open your own side of the door now for some reason. So you go open up 2 doors, and you open up this door, and then you run right the way over the other end. You miss the middle door, and you run right the way to this door here. And you protect range by here, and you should jump on the other door. There we go. Then you run up here, put your ranged weapon on if you well, you should have one. So put your ranged weapon on, and go to by there, and destroy the door support. There we go. And now I usually go up by here, and I usually just rest then until I'm 100% energy. And another thing about this clan chat, wrong one. If you see someone say need bless at world 38 lobs, if you can, please go and bless them. And they will usually say it'll either be at the lobsters or at Dagannoth Kings. And if you can, please go bless them, because they will bless you as well. And there's usually people in this chat all the time. So if you ever need a bless and you're not in the clan chat, just quickly join it and say need bless in what world and where you was, and they should go and bless it for you then. So I'm stop the video by here, and I'll start it back up when we're just above the Dagannoth Kings. I'll see you in a minute.
Yeah.